What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Altcoin Trade, and y'all are tuned into the #1 crypto channel on YouTube. And if not, we will be one day. Alright, man, so as y'all can see, I am in a hotel room right now, kind of on a little bit of a vacation, but I know I gotta bring y'all the latest and greatest of what's going on in the crypto space. More specifically, talking about those very recent Ethereum ETFs that just dropped. Now, I'm gonna be giving you a opinion on whether I think they were a flop, if they were not. But before we get into it, I just kind of want to show you guys where I am at. Kind of want to give you a little bit of what I got going on. Yes, if y'all can see that. Very beautiful, man, very beautiful. It's kind of getting dark. It's kind of getting dark outside. Sun's starting to go down a little bit, but beautiful nonetheless. But anyway, man, I'm not gonna keep this long-winded introduction going for long. Just make sure you stick around and tune in. So without further ado, let's get right on into what we are here to talk about today. Man, y'all already know, if you're still tuned in, locked in with us, man, stick around to the rest of this video.
Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready.
Well. All right, so guys, first and foremost, I have got to be honest with you. I had a whole nother roadmap for how this video was gonna go. If you saw the title, if you saw the thumbnail, we are going to be actually talking about not only the ETFs, but how this breaking news in the market has affected a lot of us in a big way. There is a lot going on, a lot of fear, a lot of just uncertainty. It is absolutely crazy. When I say shit has hit the fan, I do mean absolutely that shit has hit the fan. So let's go ahead and dive deep into it. If you are already not subscribed, or if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell for me. This is going to be a rather in-depth video, so I encourage you to stay along till the end because we are going to cover a lot. The market is an absolute show, to say the least, right now, and I am, myself personally, am very taken back by what is actually going on. So first of all, I want to start off right up here at that fear and greed index being a 32. Haven't seen that in quite some time. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen it since the time of the actual crypto winter, the actual bear market. There is something really going on in the water, and we're gonna deep dive and figure it out right now. But you know, we got to cover that routine house maintenance. We got to make it a part of that routine house maintenance to go ahead and see what our favorite cryptocurrencies are doing in the market. So first of all, you got Bitcoin, the big kahuna, sitting at 55,727. It is down a whopping 16.21% on that 7 days. Now, I'm going to go over here real quick and show you exactly where Bitcoin was just a few hours ago and where it is now. And actually, in my opinion, I will show you why I believe the cryptocurrency is a lot stronger than the market manipulation and the just straight up effects that not only the stock market, global market has as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. But as you can see right here, at around 8:30 this morning, Bitcoin actually touched 49,751, indicating a strong level of support, in my opinion, from the major crash that we have seen across the sectors, across the crypto and the stock market. It is very telling to see when you see Bitcoin going back to these prices and then going back up to $55,000, being up, which would make it now up 2.57% on the day. But let's go ahead and head on back and cover the rest of the market. It says right here, Ethereum is sitting at $24.93, $2,400, a little bit, almost $2,500, excuse me. It is also down a whopping double digit 24.85%. You got BNB down 16.18%. Solana taking a beating as well, down 23.84%. You got XRP down 14.62%. Dogecoin taking a beating as well, down 23.61%. Toncoin down 17.66% on that 7 days. Cardano is down 19.24% on that 7 days. And mentioning Shiba Inu, as we always do, is down 17.85%, and Tron down 10.98%. As you go a little bit further, you see many other top 20 and those top 100 cryptos down significantly on the 7 days. A little bit of a rebound did happen, and we're going to talk about that later on in the video, but I still want to cover what I wanted to cover before this breaking news happened, and that is putting the first bit of highlight on the Ethereum ETFs, and if I feel like they actually held weight as far as boosting Ethereum and putting it in a path to where it could potentially, like a lot of people think, potentially flip Bitcoin. But that's a conversation for another time, right? But anyway, Ethereum, a critical support level, risk of falling below 2,800, which it did. As you can see, this was just 22 hours ago. It says the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is currently perched precariously at a vital support level. Crypto traders are closely monitoring this situation, as a failure to maintain this support could precipitate a significant drop in its price, potentially affecting the broader crypto market, including Bitcoin. And it's almost like they already knew, because again, this was 22 hours ago, and as I just showed you guys a while ago, it has indeed fell critically below that $2,800 level of support. It says right here, Michael Van de Pope, founder of MN Trading, expressed concerns in an August 3rd post on social media platform. According to Van Pope, Ethereum is clinging to a crucial area of support. He cautioned that if this level is breached, it could lead to a decline around 4% for Ether, impacting Bitcoin as well, which might test lower levels around 60K. Again, we are well below that support of 60K for Bitcoin as of right now at the time of recording this video. It says right here, current trading data, as the latest updates, Ether is trading around 28.85 around the time this article was put out, and even at that time, a 11.09% decrease since July 28, looming a potential dip to 28 could trigger a significant loss, and long positions estimated to be around $259.46 million, according to the data from CoinGlass. Now, it says for a potential rebound despite the precarious situation, Van Pope also pointed out possibly a near-term rebound. If that doesn't happen, we rotate back up from here, which we are actually seeing a little bit, and I'll elaborate on that more here later. It says it's party time. He optimistically noted. ETF movements and investments prediction the past week has seen volatile movements in the spot Ethereum ETF, categorized by altering inflows and outflows according to data from Fairside investors. The net result with an outflow of $169.4 million from July 29th to August 2nd. In a further boast of Ether's market outlook, Caitlin Tischer, I can't read that one, but head of investment research at Syngum Bank projected on August 1st that the spot Ether ETFs could accumulate up to $10 billion in assets under management within the first year of trading. This optimistic forecast highlights the growing institutional interest in Ethereum despite the current market challenges. Now, current market challenges is just another word that I believe they actually it's almost they predicted what would be going on, not just a few hours later after posting this article, right? I want to move on to this article by the Cointelegraph. It says $500 billion plunge, guys. A $500 billion plunge, the largest 3-day wipeout from crypto in a year. It said the crypto market has just witnessed the largest 3-day sell-off in 12 months amidst weak job data and revived fears of a recession. So the recession is as you're going to see later on in this video, is a main cause of why we are seeing not only the stock market, but the crypto market collectively seeing the same type of pain. It said the crypto market just clocked its largest 3-day sell-off in almost a year, briefly shredding as much as 150 billion since August 2nd. The sharp crypto sell-off arrived amid faltering performance from equities, with the S&P 500 falling more than 4.4%. Now, I don't know how much y'all have kept up with the stock market trends, but 4.4% is a very significant drop for the S&P 500. And it says that in this time frame, it says the market stumble has been led by weak unemployment data, slow growth among major tech stocks, and revived fears of a recession. It says right here, several major companies, including Microsoft and Intel, posting lower than expected Q2 results, and major leader Nvidia battered by expectations of impending rate cuts in September, something that has seen capital flow back into smaller lagging companies. So there has been this is really something really crazy to see, especially if you are a long time holder, if you've been holding your investments for as long as I have. This is really something to pay attention to that's going on, in my opinion, in these markets. It says the Bitcoin price, BTC 55,750 and Ether 2494, has also tumbled drastically amid sudden market sell-offs on August 5th. This is dated today. The assets respectively plummeting 10% for Bitcoin and 18% in the last 2 hours alone for Ethereum. It says as of the publication of BTC and ETH are down now 20 and 28% in the last week. So there is a lot going on, man. This is really, for some, this will be scary, but I'm bringing this to you guys' attention because I want you to still understand where we stand and where the cryptocurrency market as a whole stands. And it will really become relevant here in just a moment. But I also want to come over here to Kitco News, where it talks more about the cryptocurrency market crashing and the overall stock market crashing. It says crypto crashes at BTC breaks through 53K, Ether down 20%. It said the cryptocurrency market free fall Sunday night as digital assets follow the king crypto double-digit losses. After opening trading at 60K, Bitcoin saw nearly a matched battle between the bears and the bulls until shortly after 9:30 a.m. when it fell to $60,000 all the way to 57, and then so on and so on. It says, but it was when Bitcoin failed to hold support at 57K just around 8:15 p.m. that the price went into a free fall, sinking like a sinking stone to crash all the way to $53,000 just after 9 o'clock. So again, crazy. The stock market is also suffering tremendously when it comes to what's going on with the global economy and things of that nature. Real quick, I'm going to take you over to the stock market analytics, where we're going to visit the New York Times. It says the U.S. stock market sees the biggest daily drop in nearly 2 years. It says U.S. stock market tumbled after markets rattled by reports of a slowing American economy, recorded heavy declines in Asia and Europe. It says right here, stocks on Wall Street suffered their sharpest decline in nearly 2 years on Monday, tracking a global rout that came as investors zeroed in on signs of a slowing American economy. Monday's drop extended to a sell-off that began last week after the U.S. jobs report on Friday showed significantly lower hiring, with unemployment rising to its highest levels in nearly 3 years. This deepened fears that the world's largest economy could be slowing sharply, and the Federal Reserve may have waited too long to cut interest rates. So again, this is not just the cryptocurrency market, people. We are talking about the global and the U.S. stock market as a whole. Everything is seeing a dramatic downturn at this point. Every market is seeing major hits, major blows, and major fear and uncertainty. But I do want to keep in mind, with every one of you that have been following me for the longest, know my optimism on cryptocurrency as a whole, and know that cryptocurrency is going to be it's going to be the thing that pretty much cancels out all the just the fear and the uncertainty and doubt within market, it's gonna actually rise to be a pivotal standpoint when it comes to these different assets and different asset classes and things of that nature. But I want to take you to a quick video with Raoul Pal, and he talks about the banana zone. Now, I want you to pay very close attention to what he says, and I will let you kind of gather an opinion of what you feel about what's going on in the market and where the cryptocurrency market will be in the coming bull run. So we're going to go ahead and check that out right now.
Where are we in markets right now? We're just in the boring zone. I posted this on Twitter. The boring zone is that post-halving transition from crypto spring to crypto summer, where everything just chops around for a bit. Those of you who are over trading, which is most of you, get chopped around. You're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. The market's gone down and then it's gone back up. I don't want to chase this and I want to chase that. And oh my God, just stop doing that. I keep trying to explain. Just the don't this up thesis is to not do that. It's just to own your major tokens. You've got some stuff in speculative stuff. Stop trading. Just stop trading. And you can then sit there and go to Spain for 3 weeks and not care what the market does, because over time, because of the adoption effects of the technology, you'll do well. So the boring zone finishes at some point, and then we transition to the banana zone, which is the full crypto summer and crypto fall. Now, those of you who get confused because you don't follow along properly and don't listen, these are not the actual seasons. These are the crypto seasons. So each year is a different season. It's not, oh, it's transitioning to fall because it's September or October. No, you're not listening. Fall is 2025 at some point. And I'll come in to show you how we actually calculate this stuff in a bit, because I think that's an important thing for you. ETF. So ETH comes out, gets slotted immediately. It was so obvious this was going to happen. And that's the grayscale selling. So there's all of these people who've been locked into this damn thing forever now have to sell. They want to get out of the trade. They've closed the gap. There's a bunch of arbitrages. So this whole thing needs to mess around for a week or two as we puke out a lot of the people from this, people reposition into the other ETFs, and the sales machines of BlackRock and all of these guys go out and start getting the ETH narrative out there. Now, don't forget, it's summer. So they're kind of knocking on the door of their favorite RIA, and they're all in the Hamptons or wherever they go. It's a slower time. But it will get traction. We will see a lot of volumes. Now, the other thing is, a lot of you see volumes in the ETFs. You're like, oh my God, they've done $18 gazillion of volume. This is the biggest thing ever. It's because they're being arbitraged. Well, that being used as the anchor for the arbitrage. So people are arbitraging the futures contract, which is why when you look at the holders of these ETFs, the biggest ones are like Millennium and all the hedge funds. Everyone's like, look, it's amazing. They're speculating in crypto. No, they're not. What they're actually doing is arbitraging the futures contract with the ETF, which acts like spot, because they can't hold spot. There's other people, and these guys don't trade the perps markets. There's other guys arbitraging the perps against the futures, perps against the spot. So there's a lot of these players who are keeping prices together. Arbitrage play a really important role. That is most of the volume. That was most of the volume in all the grayscale trusts as well. They were arbitrage.
So there you pretty much have it from the man Raoul Pal himself. Now, I want to kind of take you over to why I truly believe that cryptocurrency, yes, was affected by this market, stock market crash, this stock market bloodbath, whatever you want to call it. I want to head over to Crypto Bubbles and show you something real quick right here. Now, if you look at it from a market cap perspective, and in the last week, it's a sea of red. It's a sea of red. It looks bad. It looks horrible, right? But if we zoom into the year chart, we still have a lot of currencies doing very well in the market. If you go over to the month, again, we're bloody, but we're seeing a little bit more green. Then in the week, we're very bloody, which in the time frame that you want to speak of, we're in that time frame right now where cryptocurrency is looking very, very, very diminished, especially your altcoins. But then when you get to the day, you actually see the pullback. You actually see the pushback from what is going on in the stock market. And you actually see how well the cryptocurrency market is still doing despite the diminishing crash of the stock market. And then of course you go to the hour, you still see a little green, not as much, but you still see some. As far as, to me, when you look at the day though, it indicates that the cryptocurrency market is still good as far as the day chart, if you zoom out or if you zoom in further and look at it from that perspective. So I really don't see where the cryptocurrency market can be haltered or faltered too much just because of what's going on with the stock market. And then just doubling back to what we first started in the beginning of the video, you saw where Bitcoin was at, you saw where Ethereum was at, and they have in turn start to do a little rebound. When you go to the 24 hours, in just a 24-hour span, Bitcoin has rebounded 3%, 2.61 to 3%, and you see Ethereum has rebounded 6.47%. And if you go down the middle on those 24 hours for a few other cryptocurrencies in that top 25 to top 30, as you can see, a clear indication that the cryptocurrency is trying to rebound despite everything else that's going on in the global markets, especially when it comes to our US stock market. So to me, in my very humble opinion, I don't think that we have anything to worry about. The ETFs will do what they're supposed to do as far as Bitcoin, as far as Ethereum. So, I mean, I just really don't think there's any cause of alarm as far as the cryptocurrency market is concerned by way of the U.S. stock market. But only time will tell, and we will be able to see that, in my opinion.
So there you pretty much have it in a nutshell. I really don't think we have too much to worry about as far as the cryptocurrency market is concerned. Yes, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of people selling. There's a lot of sell-offs going on in crypto and in the stock market. But we are going through a global recession in my opinion. But we've been in that recession for quite some time. More specifically, the United States has been going through a recession for quite some time with the interest rate hikes and things of that nature. So we have been feeling the pain. It's just finally coming to a head now that we're seeing it affecting the stock market and affecting the cryptocurrency market as a whole. But as you can see, as I showed you, the cryptocurrency market is staying strong. It is trying to bounce back despite what's going on in these global markets. And we have to keep that into consideration, in my opinion. So as far as the ETFs for Bitcoin, ETFs for Ethereum, do I think they still hold water? Yes, I do. We are seeing, what we need to understand is we are seeing things happen in this bull cycle that we did not see in the previous bull cycle. We are seeing more adoption from not only institutions, but we're going to be seeing more adoption from the retail investor as well. Once things have come to a point to where the U.S. government can finally figure out what's going on, how they want to treat these interest rate hikes, how they want to treat recession, not recession, so to speak, but how they want to treat inflation and things of that nature is going to solely depend on what is going to happen between now and the rest of the year through Q4 of this year, going into Q1 of 2025. So again, I really feel like that we are still on track as far as the cryptocurrency market. We are more than on track. We're actually ahead of schedule, in my opinion, when it comes to what cryptocurrency did in the last bull run to what it could potentially do in this bull run. So that's all I got for this one. I just wanted to kind of give a breakdown on what I think, my opinion on what's going on, and just kind of give you, the investor, just like myself, a little bit of reassurance to don't panic sell, don't you listen to the noise, put your blinders on. Put your blinders on, don't listen, don't see, don't hear, and just relax. Like Raoul Pal said, just relax, keep it strong, keep it where you at. Nothing is financial advice on this channel. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. You can do whatever you want to do at the end of the day, but you also have to think about long-term investing and where cryptocurrency is and where it's going to potentially go in the near future. More specifically with the bull run of 2024, 2025, right? So that's all I got for this video. Again, if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that post notification bell. Leave a like if you like the video. I really appreciate all my supporters. I really appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Let's continue to push the message. Let's continue to get this information out so we can get that much closer to our goals of financial freedom and that generational wealth. So y'all already know, man, without more ado, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. You gonna make a return all day with altcoin trade. Peace.